Hello everybody, Wilson here, and today I will be doing What If Deku Was Reborn as a Slime Part 4. So, in the last part, Deku just learned how to heal others from the doctor from that village. And now, continuing the story, it will be about 2 or 3 weeks after that day. And in that time, Deku would have already told the whole village that he is a slime, with the villagers being a little bit confused, but brushing it off since Deku saved their lives, or helped save their lives, so they think that Deku is not a bad slime, so to speak. Now, Deku would have been training as he would have heard a loud noise. Him looking around to see that a house is about to collapse, as he would use his skill to hold up the roof of the house. Something like that. Just basically holding up the house. Him telling everyone in that house to get out, as he would lift up the roof of the house, putting it beside the house, with the chief running in yelling, What happened? As one of the villagers would say, The house collapsed again, chief. Again? Yes, it's the second time this month. As Deku would be confused, him saying, Second time? When was the first? With the chief saying, The first time the house collapsed is about 2 to 3 days before you came to our village, and by the time you came to our village, we have already rebuilt it. Oh, then why won't you just build a house with better quality? With the chief saying, We would if we could. What, what do you mean? I mean, we don't have the skills to do so. What? You have skills to make a sword and spear, but don't have skills to make a house. Well, we got our spears and swords from a city very far away. Wait, there are some that has the skill to do so, whom we've already tried to trade with. Well then, why don't we just go and get some of them? That is the thing. We are running out of money. Really? How much do we have left? We have about 100 pieces of gold coins left. As Deku would walk up to the chief, whispering, Sorry to ask this, but I still don't know how much that is worth. With the chief saying, Oh yeah, I haven't told you that. Okay, basically, there are 4 types of coins: copper, silver, gold, and platinum. And the value of 10 copper coins is equal to 1 silver coin. And the value of 10 silver coins is equal to 1 gold coin. Oh, oh, okay. Then how about the platinum coin? Oh, that one? That one I'm not so sure about. But I did heard rumors that 10 gold coins is about equal to 1 platinum coin. Oh, okay, then which way is the way to that city? With the chief pointing at a direction. Let's say is northeast or something like that. Him continue saying, It's about 800 miles that way. With Deku thinking, Okay, that is a long way. Him saying, I'll be going there then. Wait, you're really going there? It is 800 miles. Well, it is for the village, so yeah. As Harry and James would have walked up saying, We want to go there too. As Deku would say, No, you two need to stay here and protect the village. just in case if anything happens. With Deku walking towards the direction the chief pointed, him saying, Ranga, come here. As Ranga would have ran up to Deku saying, Yes, master. Well, technically not saying, just using thought communication. As Deku would transform back into his slime form. Him jumping onto Ranga's back with Deku using Ranga as a ride. Them arriving there or arriving at the gate within around 1 to 2 hours. As Deku would transform back into his human form and told Ranga to go back to the village and protect it, with Ranga being a bit sad since he wants to be with his master all the time. Deku would have pat his head and promised that he will be back. Now Deku would have gone through the gate as a soldier would have asked for his identification, with Deku taking out his identification and handing over to the soldier, with the soldier saying, Pass. Deku walking into the city. As he got in, he would be shocked, thinking, Holy, this place is big. I don't even know where to start. As he would continue walking. Now, Deku would have been looking around as he would come across a crowd of people. Him walking towards it. As he would hear a guard yelling, Stop! Stop right there! Deku looking back to see a guy with a giant bag running from a soldier or a guard. With Deku thinking, is that a thief or is that a robber? Well, he's still a bad guy. As he would have ran in front of the robber, him punching the robber in the face, as the robber would fall back onto the ground. As the soldier or guard would have caught up to the robber, him thanking Deku, as the guard would take the robber into custody. And before the guard leave, Deku would have asked the guard, excuse me, mister, do you know any good blacksmith around this city? With the guard saying, yes, I believe I do. But can we talk about that later? Because I need to get this criminal contained. Sure, no problem. As Deku would have helped the guard to take the robber to a jail cell or basically something that can contain the robber. And after that, the guard would have asked Deku to follow him, which Deku does, with the guard leading Deku to a blacksmith shop, as Deku would meet the blacksmith, him telling the blacksmith what he needs, which is basically a good designer that can teach the villagers to create a better house and some other stuffs as well, like such as weapons, armors, and furnitures maybe? Something like that. With the blacksmith telling Deku that he is quite busy right now. With Deku asking why, the blacksmith would have told Deku that he is making some weapons for the soldiers of this city. As Deku would have asked, what kind of weapon are you making? As the blacksmith would have told one of his fellow blacksmiths to get the weapon he made, as that blacksmith would come back with a sword in his hands, him giving it to Deku, with Deku looking at it, thinking, Hey Sage, can I copy and paste this? What? I mean, can I use parts of my body to mimic this weapon and maybe making it stronger as well? With Sage saying, well, I don't know, you will have to try. Wait, aren't you supposed to know everything? No, I am not supposed to know everything. Oh well, let's hope this works. As Deku would use Predator on the weapon, him eating it, as the other blacksmith would be shocked and shouting at Deku to give the weapon back. Deku saying, "Give me a second." Him using wind blade to cut off his hand, it turning into a puddle of slime, as Deku would use mimicry on the puddle of slime, and also adding body armor to make it stronger, with all of the blacksmith being, well, both impressed and speechless. Them picking up the swords, yes, Deku made multiple swords, and examining them, finding that it is even stronger than the one that they made, with Deku asking, "Well, how much do you need?" And right after Deku said that, Sage would have said, "New extra skill acquired, copy and paste. New sub-skill acquired, analyze." Deku being confused, him thinking, "Well, I'll test those skills out later." Now, after the blacksmith analyzed Deku's swords, they would be confused since Deku cut off his own arm, but that arm turned into slime. So they would ask, what are you?" With Deku saying, "Well, I am a slime." Him turning back into his slime form, as the blacksmith would be even more surprised, with Deku saying, "So, do we have a deal? I will help you make more of those swords, and you and your friends will come to my village and teach them everything you know to the best of your abilities." With the blacksmith taking the deal, them telling Deku that he needs to make about 30 of those weapons, with Deku making all those 30 weapons in an instant. And that will be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. That would be amazing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!